The way my friend was doing you, I had to jump in. I was 17, she was 18. She was older than me, so. Keep that in mind now, y'all. Keep that in mind, because this story is a little touchy.
What you working with? Yeah, what you working with? What you working with?
Welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, my name is Yaz. Y'all can tell from that title above, today's video is gonna be a little crazy. Like, let me explain the title, okay? Because we're just gonna get into it when we get into the video, okay? So, without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your wine, your water, your snacks, and let's just get into the video, y'all. Okay, so first and foremost, let me start with, I was back in like high school. It was my junior or senior year. I think it was my senior year. It had to be my senior year. Oh, it's 222, y'all. Period. Angel numbers. What, sister? I forgot to tell you that Peter coming. Okay, good. That's great news. But y'all, your girl like be organized, so I somewhat like summed up like the main points of the story, so I don't be like all over the place. But I didn't want to like type out too much because I didn't want to seem scripted. You know what I mean? So yeah, backstory. High school was my senior year. I had this homegirl. We're gonna call her Ja. We're gonna call her Ja. So I had this homegirl named Ja, and like that was my bitch. Like that was my girl. Like if you saw her 9 times out of 10, you saw me. If you saw me, you saw her. We used to kick it all the time. Like I said, in school, you saw me, you saw her, you saw her, you saw me. Outside of school, we used to hang. She would come to my house. Well, for the most part, we would go to her house. And we're going to get to that. But we would go to her house, her auntie's house. And, you know, we'd just be cruising around the city, doing our big ones. Because we was like I was 17, she was 18. She was older than me, so. Keep that in mind now, y'all. Keep that in mind. Because this story is a little touchy. A little bit. But, this particular day, I think it was a Friday. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to say it was a Friday. No, it had to be a Friday because it was that weekend. So I was going to catch a ride home with her. She said that we was going over her auntie house, which I didn't think anything of it because like I said, we always just go to her auntie house. Her auntie was real cool. She was like a couple years older than us. She had to be like 4 or 5 years older than us, if that. You know, she was older or whatever, and she was real cool. We just used to go over there, vibes. He caked up, snacking, watching kids. She gets a text. I don't remember if she got like a text or if she had already had it arranged or what the case may be, but it was said that her auntie is not picking her up. Her auntie's baby daddy is. We gonna call the baby daddy Pat because he was a street pharmacist, okay? Yeah, so Pat pulls up, he calls her, lets us know he here. So we walk to the front, we go, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and put this little backstory out there. Pat is not faithful at all. Pat is like one of them dudes that, you know, like a toxic, say, can you go? Mommy, go lay down. He one of them dudes that like, you know how them street pharmacists be, y'all. They really ain't shit for real. Like, he in every female face, claiming he not dealing with his baby mama. Like, just toxic, just down bad. Like, ugh. He picks us up or whatever. You know me, I'm in the back seat, she in the front seat. I'm minding my business. Okay, because one thing about it, I'm minding my business. But nah, I'm on my phone, you know, got my headphones in. We just vibing. Head to her auntie house. You know, I'm peeping, I'm scoping the scenery out.
Started off slow. I'ma scope the scenery out. Watch out.
I'ma do that. But yeah, you know, I'm looking around, you know, looking out the window on my phone, and I happen to look up. Because mind you, like I said, she's in the front. He's in the front. This man got his arm on her leg.
Wow.
I'm like, friend. I'm like, so I text her, I'm like, you good? Like, yeah, why? You know, blase. So I'm like, you know, I peeked a little, you know, yada. And I just want to make sure he was good. Fast forward, we pull up at auntie house. So yeah, we pull up at auntie house. She with the vibes. I think she was actually getting ready to go out. We was finna babysit the kids. Like I mentioned, you know, the auntie and Pat, you know, they've been together for the longest. Like at least since the firstborn, which at that point was like, I say like from 7 to 9 years old. So yeah, they've been together on and off. Just toxic, y'all. I'm talking about all types. As toxic as it go. He busting out her windows, she busting out his windows. I'm talking about putting sugar in the tank, Snickers in the tank, freaking pulling up to her job, well, pulling up to his job. He got females pulling up on her. They fight. Like, I'm talking about ghetto, like hood ghetto toxic love story, okay? So she finna go out. He just drops us off. He goes by his business. He don't even go inside and speak, child. I don't know, you know, if he was just there and he left and, you know, whatever the case may be, but he just drops us off. He hauls tail, going by his business. We go in the house, you know, we chilling with the auntie, listening to music. We laid out in her room. She getting ready. We just scrolling, you know.
Getting loaded.
You know. And just chilling or whatever. So she finally goes out, we're watching the kids. Child. This one it get messy. Okay. It be the kids. So we minding our I can't say grown, but damn near grown business. And we, you know, talking in the living room about basically what happened in the car. Because I'm like, sis, like, it's a grown man. Don't get me wrong, like, she was that friend that, like, low-key always fucked with older guys. Like, I'm talking about, like, 30s and up, like, and I'm like, friend, like, this an old-ass man. Especially at that time, because, boo, I was, like, 17. A 30-year-old? What do you want with a 30-year-old? I digress. Anyways, so we sit on the couch, we minding our business. We watching music videos now at this point. We done ordered us some food. We done ordered some pizza. You know, the kids done ate. They in their room, vibing, chilling. It's the daughter. This little girl that I told y'all was like 7 or 9 years old. Between 7 to 9 years old. So she's up there with us. We thinking she not paying us no mind. Because, you know, me and her on the same couch, you know, we doing what we doing, passing back and forth or whatever. And just conversating. So we not thinking she all in our mouth, all in our conversation. So, you know, I bring it up. And I'm like, friend, you sure you good? Like, ain't that your, you know, your auntie think about it? Ain't that your niece, daddy? Like, you good? You sure you good? Like, just blink, bitch, let me know. So it's like, y'all, I don't mean to joke about this, but it's like, I don't know that one friend or that one girl in high school, shoot, maybe even a few nowadays, but it's, you know those girls that deal with the older guys in high school. So it was one of those situations. Brought it back up. I'm like, are you good? That's not normal. You know, that's your auntie, that's your niece. Like, that's not okay. So she basically just like, yeah, girl, it's okay. He always do that. We always doing that. We always be flirting. I'm like, y'all always be flirting. What the fuck? So I'm like, yeah, how you think I be getting, how you think I always be having a, you know, what he be having, the street pharmacist. How you think I always had that? And he bringing me food and he'll pick me up from school and girl, all this bullshit. And I'm just sitting here like, you know, I'm not gonna judge my friend, but at the same time, I know that it's not okay. Like, I'm like, girl, we in this lady's house and you talking like that. Like, it's so weird to me. So the night goes on. We fall asleep, the kids fall asleep, everybody sleep, we chilling, right? Okay, so next day, we kind of like separated. They was in their rooms, we was in the living room. So, and then like the mama room in the back, well, her auntie room in the back. So, with the kids' rooms. So, we all separate. We in the front room sleep. You know, shoot, it's the weekend. We ain't too pressed to get up too early. So, we still sleeping until, you know, well, I wake up to the sound of kids in the background. So, I get up, you know, but I'm still laying around because my friend ain't up yet. And I don't know, like, I'm a little funny about that. Like, anyways. So I'm just sitting there chilling, scrolling on my phone, and I hear the auntie in the back on the phone, like, going the fuck off. You know, I'm a little nosy. I ain't gonna say nosy. I'm gonna say I'm a little observant. Okay, so I be having to know what's going around me. Like, I be having to peep my scene, peep the scenery out. I be having to peep this. I done stopped scrolling on my phone at this point, and I'm tuned in. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm trying to hear what's going on. See what's going on. So I overhear, he a nasty ass no. I'm gonna hold you like ding, like automatically I'm putting 2 and 2 together. You know, I'm girl mathing and I'm getting 4, and I'm like, but how does she know? Like, that's where I was hung up at. she got cameras in the car? Like, what the fuck? So I'm genuinely just like trying to rack my brain. I'm like, how the hell this lady know? I'm just scrolling on my phone. I'm chilling. I got my headphones in at this point. Like, please, Ja, wake up. Please wake up. I'm ready to go home. Like, a part of me feels like Ja had to hear what was going on and she was just fake sleeping. Like, she was pretending like she was still asleep. Because, girl, this lady was so freaking loud. For one, I told y'all I woke up to the sound of the kids. Two, after that, she's going off. Like, that's all I hear. So I know she had to hear it. She was sleeping on the couch that was a little bit closer to like, to the back rooms. So I know she heard. If I heard it, girl, get your ass up. You ain't sleep. So she came up to the front. She's still on the phone going off. She look at me, girl, and I'm talking about the stankest look ever. I'm like, bitch, what you looking at me like that for? Like, girl, I ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Like, I'm just an innocent bystander at this point. I ain't got nothing to do with it. This stankest look real highs. She come to our, ooh, I almost said her name, y'all. She come to Ja and she like, get up. So she tap her on her head, like, in a like real aggressive way. So she like, get up. Ooh, shit. Okay, so she keep tapping on her head. She finally gets up. She got an attitude. She wake up with an attitude. Like, what? Why did you touch? Who is it? What? So, excuse me. So the auntie like, yeah, get. Now I gotta give the little 7-year-old a name. We gonna call her Tennis. I don't know why. She's like, yeah, get the fuck up, get the fuck up. Tell me some, water. Tennis came to me talking about, you and her daddy be doing stuff? You and her daddy was doing stuff? Girl, I wanted to melt into the couch at this point because I'm like, this is such like a girl, I'm literally sitting here quiet. I'm not saying anything because it's not my business. You know, it's family business now. Unless I'm asked, then I ain't gonna say shit, okay? One of them friends that like, I don't like my friend getting in trouble in front of me or like get yelled at, chewed out, any of that in front of me. So I'ma just act like I don't know what's going on, sis. I'm not even here. I'm in my phone. Like, I don't hear you. I don't see you. Like, I'm not here. She steady poking at my friend. Like, she doing this, but she actually like touching her in the face as she doing it. So my friend grabbed her hand and she like, ain't nobody fucking with that broke ass nigga. She just went off, y'all. Like, I can't remember everything she said, but it was basically he broke, he a bum, he dirty, he big, and his beard is like, it's giving like ground beef. So like, I don't know if that like rubbed her the wrong way even more or like what. So now they both standing up in each other's face. And I'm like, all right, y'all, just chill. Ain't that serious. Like, y'all family, like, we could talk about it. At this point, auntie ain't hearing nothing. She like, let's go outside. Let's go outside. So I'm like, you ain't even trying to talk. You ain't trying to hear. Like, this is your niece. She is 18. You like 20 something. Like, come on now. It's not gonna go down like that. She said, nah, this bitch grown. She wanna fuck on my nigga. She grown enough to fuck on my nigga. Let's go outside. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So girl, we end up going outside. Well, Josh, she ain't no hoe. So she ain't no punk. So she wasn't scared. She was ready to go outside. And it's like, girl, as I'm sitting here, well, not in the moment, I'm trying to diffuse the situation. I'm trying to play mediator. But it's like right now, as I'm sitting here, well, as I thought about the story, y'all, I'm like, the whole time, you were in the wrong. We were in the wrong. And we gonna get to how it came about me. But we were in the wrong, mainly you, because this lady's confronting you about something that is true. And instead of you coming clean like, oh yeah, you know, he first tried to touch me, or my bad auntie, like he was coming on to me, I came on him, whatever the case may be. She didn't try to own up to it. She didn't try to talk about it. She basically was just in defense mode, wanting to fight. So I'm like, do you want, it's giving like you want this nigga or something. Like, it's giving, fuck your auntie, you want him, and you finna go to war behind it. You gonna go to war for it. He end up outside, y'all, I don't got no shoes on. Y'all, I don't got no shoes on. So they outside, they get to fight. No words was said. Like, as soon as we get out the door, they just run up, throwing hands. Mind you, her auntie is small. Like, Ja was like, okay, just sitting down, I'm gonna demonstrate like how much taller she is than me, like about right here. And that's not too much, but it's like, she wasn't a little girl. Like, she was kind of tall. Like, she was tall. She wasn't skinny. She was tall, and she had a little bit of weight on her. But the auntie girl, the auntie was small. The auntie was shorter than me, skinnier than me. Like, girl, the way my friend was doing you, I had to jump in. Not like that, y'all. I jumped in to break it up. I had to jump in. If I didn't, child, then the kids was all outside. It was just a hot mess, y'all. The neighbors came outside. Mind y'all, we in the hood, so they ain't talking about calling the police or nothing. They outside recording. I'm like, y'all, come on now. We gotta be better than this. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, so we outside. Everybody outside. The kids outside. The neighbors outside. They recording. You got her homegirl, the auntie homegirl from down the block, running down the street. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, Ben was trying to break it up. But at this point, you know, she just escalating the situation. She not making nothing no better. So I'm still trying to put them off of each other. And they like locked in. Like, I'm talking about goddamn. Like, they weren't trying to come up off the hair. So I just politely like, I just tap, 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 let the fuck go, tap, tap, tap. Like a church pop little tap. It wasn't too much, but you know, I did that. And then the friend talking about something, ain't gonna be no jumping. Y'all is so ghetto, tired, miserable. Like, you can tell like they live, for this shit, because this is auntie and niece fighting. And I'm sitting here trying to break it up. You ain't gonna be no jumping, like you wanna jump in. Girl, I guess the friend thought that, because I don't know what the fuck she thought. I was sitting back cool, calm, and collected, because it wasn't my business, it wasn't my drama, it wasn't my fight. I tried to break it up, but when I feel like you calling me out, now I'm kind of getting ruffled a little bit. I'm getting a little ruffled. Yeah, but me and her ain't even fight. It was just simply, she was like, ain't gonna be no jump, ain't gonna be no jump. And then she held her hand up like she was gonna do something. So then I just stepped back like, what's up? What's tea? And then she just broke them up. Like, she just like, I'm talking about yanked them bitches. Like, I thought it was gonna be a couple patches, like a couple tracks missing, a couple plaits or something. But she got them up off of them. And granted, she was a big girl too. Like, she was a bit bigger. She was taller. Like, she had some big arms. She had some big arms, big body, big leg, baby. But I ain't never turned down no fight. I ain't never been scared of no fight. You win some, you lose some, but you ain't gonna call me out like I'm a hoe. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it with that. I don't know if they ever made up. I know after that, she called her mom, told her to come pick us up. I'm sorry, Regina. Okay, good. That's not her name. Her name is kind of close to that. But Ja was in the car trying to explain to her mama. Her mama was very much disappointed, babe. When I tell you, like, her mama wanted to put her hands on her too. Girl, I was just like, y'all, please drop me off. Just get me out of the car. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it when it comes to this story time. It was a hot, crazy ghetto mess. But I was just sitting here thinking about it. Like, it came to me the other day, because I've been wanting to do a story time. And I'm like, let me tell them about the time, because I completely forgot. Y'all know how our culture is, especially when it comes to family, so she gets toxic. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and follow my new channel that is in the description box down below. I'm trying to get that channel up to at least 100 subscribers so I can start posting content on there. And yeah, make sure you share this video with a friend, or a cousin, a homegirl, a sister, a mother, or a brother, and let them know that your girl is on the road to success. And I'll see y'all in my next video.